of AJC Magic TV. I'm here up on Mount Washington. It's an unusual 72-degree day here in Pittsburgh, and it's February. Usually, Pittsburgh in February is covered with snow, or we're getting snow, or some type of cold weather coming tomorrow. But here is our unusual 72-degree February day. We're on Mount Washington, just giving you a view of the city and the river down below. All I ask, if you hit that thumbs up button, especially if you're watching the replay, it does help out our channel. Leave a comment and consider subscribing if you're new watching. Hello, Angela, DOD, Monorail Molly. Hello, Penguin Master. Yeah, it's unusually warm. It's 72 degrees. It's a little windy, but it's up on Mount Washington, so not too. But other than that, it's been pretty sunny and everything. Hello, Duquesne, Duke Mom. Just stop real quick. It was nice to give a nice view and do a quick live. It won't be too long. You can hear the wind in the back, but the sun and everything. Yes. I just figured I'd stop and look over the overlook. The one incline is still under refurbishment. The one that's on down there, the Monongahela incline that takes you down to Station Square, that's under refurbishment. The other one's way up, the Duquesne incline, way up the road there. And I just figured I would stop, just do a quick view. Okay, yeah, Duquesne. There's the university there, Duquesne University of Pittsburgh's way in the background there where you can see the Cathedral Learning. But Duquesne University is up on the hill there, on that bluff hill. Yeah, it's 72 degrees today. Tomorrow it'll be 40, and we're probably going to get snow somewhere along the line, or freezing rain or something. And this is Mount Washington. I don't know if you've been up here, Duquesne, Duke Mom. I'm pretty sure you probably have, when you drop off your daughter or swing through. Hello, Donna. Welcome in. Yeah, there's a little bit of a breeze up here. Down below, it wasn't too breezy leaving or anything like that. That's downtown Pittsburgh, across the river there. That's the Monongahela River down below. The Ohio River is down by where Heinz Field, it's not a Heinz Field anymore, it's Acrisure Stadium and Carnegie Science Center. And then there's Point State Park. The fountain's not working yet, but it should be snowy and cold here. So it's one of the reasons why the fountain isn't up and running. Probably get that going next month. And then PNC Park's over there in the background. And that's the north side of Pittsburgh across the Allegheny River. And down there is the sightseeing tour boat rides from the Gateway Clipper Fleet. They offer various family tours, hour tours. Sometimes they have special ones where you go through the lock and dams. Sometimes they'll take you down to Wheeling. It just depends on different things. They have like a barbecue chicken day, family day on Sundays. And you can see all the rush hour traffic build up down below. I kind of did a quick short of the skyline there. And then down that way is more down the Ohio River area. But this whole area is considered like the Pittsburgh areas. Once you go through the tunnels and that, then that's more of the suburbs of Pittsburgh. And this is the south side of Pittsburgh where I'm at, even though it's Mount Washington, but down below, down that way is the south side, Oakland, Duquesne University area. The University of Pittsburgh is back that way. Daughter comes home Saturday for spring break, and we are leaving Sunday for Disney World. Oh, that'll be cool. Yeah, there's I'll just give, that's our library there, but then there's the church there. PPG is the castle-looking building. Usually they have the ice skating rink, and then they have a fountain during the summertime there, PPG Center. That's where the Chicken Guy restaurant is, down there at PPG Center in one of those areas. I haven't gone down there to see where Chicken Guy is located, but there is a Chicken Guy down there. Okay. Yeah, I would think so since you lived there. Spent many of these. Thank you, Donna. The one building that says UPMC, that's actually was the U.S. Steel building. UPMC kind of took it over some of the offices in the building, and they put their name on top of the building, but it was the U.S. Steel building. I think they still kind of have offices in there, but UPMC, which is one of the big medical systems here in Pittsburgh, has taken over part of it. Oh, cool. They used to have a really nice restaurant up there, top of the triangle. I don't know if they still have any type of restaurant up there. That'll be pretty cool, Duquesne Duke Mom, going to see the mouse on the West Coast. Oh, Disneyland. Yeah, you'll have fun. I really enjoyed Disneyland when I got to go out there in September. I'm looking to go back soon, because out of Pittsburgh they have new Breeze Airways, and I'm kind of looking at that because it's non-stop, and right now the prices aren't too bad for Breeze Airways. There goes a railroad train down below. That's Station Square. It's not as built up as it used to be down there at Station Square. There are still a couple restaurants and stuff, but I think a school has taken over down there, a trade school or something. And they do have the hotel, but there is a Hard Rock Cafe down there. A Texas Day, that Day Brazil is down there. Okay. Yeah, I just wish they both would get out of the hospital systems there, because the yellow building way over there is Allegheny Hospital, and they're part of the Highmark system and everything. But that's what I have as Highmark, and there's their building downtown right there. But I just wanted to stop real quick, say hello, show you the skyline. An unusual day here in Pittsburgh, because usually February we have snow, and probably tomorrow it's supposed to go back down to the 40s. So a lot of people will be enjoying the evening here and the daytime. I know I went out for lunch and soaked up some of the sun. You can see the Liberty Bridge is pretty well lined up down below. Way over there, that's the Liberty Bridge. It takes you through one of the tunnels. It's pretty lined up. It's hot here in Orlando too. Yeah, that's what I was watching a couple people over by the Tron. It must have broke down, so they decided to go live. The Park Hoppers, that's who I was watching. And they did get 4 rides in, and then I guess when it broke down, they were still in the area, and they were saying it was pretty warm. So that's good. You guys are getting back up to not too hot weather, but pretty soon. Hoping to get back down there pretty soon here. But I'll probably get ready to head home. Give it a few more minutes here. Just a real quick stream saying hello. Oh, it's 88 degrees. No problem. Oh, that's pretty warm there. This is 72 degrees and the wind isn't blowing right now, but the sun is making me warm. That's behind me. Because it's not really windy right where I'm standing at this point. The Armstrong Tunnel closing one way next month. It's going, yeah. There's a lot of mess of traffic right now on I-79 going south. Last year they did the north side. Now they're doing the southbound. And it's a mess on I-79 from Wexford down to that Neville Island area. So I have to remember that whenever I decide I'm going to go north this summer, because it's going to really impact when you go down to one lane in a bad area there as far as traffic and merging and everything. And yeah, and that Armstrong Tunnel, it does make it a mess. And then they'll be closing down bridges and stuff because of all the impact of everything. Like they have that one bridge closed over in Oakland by Phipps Conservatory, and that's going to be a while before it opens back up over there too. Hello, Samantha Lowe. Yeah, good luck with your races. This our dreams. And Samantha. Yeah. Better off planning some other things and everything. I don't know what I'll be doing this summer as far as like day trips, road trips. I know my nephew and niece want to go back up to Niagara Falls, so we might do that area. And but I want to kind of go out east towards Hershey and go back up to Cedar Point and hopefully meet some of the Ohio, Michigan people like Tony, Monorail Molly, Karki, and everything. Yeah, that's one of the other things I need to do is get lucky and get back on to one of these Run Disney things. I was supposed to do the Wine and Dine this past November and couldn't get down there because of family issues. So that would have been my first Run Disney, because my first one ended up getting canceled, and then I did a virtual. But hopefully I'll get one of the races there in 2024. Okay, Duquesne, Dubuck. Yeah, I will be telling a few other people that live in the area too when I decide to go. It's hard for me because if I go, it's like either like a Monday or a Friday or the weekends, and I know it's busy. And a lot of times when I take off, I want to take off so I can go down to Florida or some of these other places. So I don't want to take off just for a few days during the week, but I also know that's when it's less crowded with people, even though they are crowded. But I'll have to look at the schedule and see what I plan to do. Hello, Francisco. Welcome in. Hello, Coaster Mom. Yeah, I went up to Niagara Falls for a day last summer, and we did the Maid of the Mist. I still got to put out the video of the Maid of the Mist. It was pretty crazy. But don't forget to hit that thumbs up button if you're watching the replay. Leave a comment. Let me know what your weather's like, or what did you like about the views and everything. Come across the falls and meet us at Canada's Wonderland. Yeah, I always wanted to go to that park, and I'll have to see what the regulations. But if I don't get my passport going, I'm not going anywhere as far as across the borders or overseas. Hello, Sebastian the Crab. Hello, Francisco. Yes, it is a very nice view here. So yeah, I'm in the midst of getting my passport ready to renew, and I got to get everything all together to get that going, or I won't be going anywhere across the borders. But that's pretty much it. Over here is like where the north side, where the Carnegie Science Center, the casino. If you're into gambling, they do have Rivers Casino over there. That's Acrisure Stadium where the Pittsburgh Steelers play. PNC Park where the Pittsburgh Pirates play. You can't really see where the Penguins play, but it's over by Duquesne University up on that hill. You can kind of see the roof of the PPG Paints Arena in a way, and then the University of Pittsburgh up top on the hill where they play basketball. Duquesne plays basketball, and Robert Morris also plays basketball, but that's in another part of Pittsburgh out by our Pittsburgh airport. And that's Point State Park down there. There's a museum down there that's on the French and Indian War. And there's also the Fort Pitt Blockhouse, which is one of the original homesteads here in Pennsylvania during the colonial times and even before the French and Indian War, whenever the French settled here and the English and the everything. Yeah, it's Heinz Field to be too, Duquesne DuPont. Mostly everybody that's pretty much grown up whenever it came along, but the new generation, it'll be Acrisure Stadium. And probably one of these days, PNC Park will probably be some other name because they're slowly dying off too, PNC, in a way. They're not totally gone, but every year they're cutting back on offices and different things. So who knows? They might get bought out by one of the bigger companies because we are getting a lot of Chase banks, which is more national and international, coming into the area. Chase Bank and a couple other like credit card type of companies like that moving in with their banks. So you never know what'll happen. And you can see there's an airplane coming in for a landing, most likely to the Pittsburgh airport. You can see that right there because that's usually one of the air routes there. I actually live on one of the airplane routes whenever they either take off or land too. Back to work. Okay. Yeah, I got to get going too. Yeah, you kind of learn it there, the Acrisure Stadium and everything. But I'm going to go ahead and end only because I still have a ways to go to get to my home. Yeah, and I'll have to do a live stream down around the new restaurants and stuff by where you guys used to live. They really built up that area where the Children's Hospital South building is. There's like a Permane Brothers, a Firebirds restaurant. They're going to have a milkshake factory. There's going to be a Cane's Chicken. Oh, yeah, the Acrisure restaurant from Norway. Yeah, they have BJ's down there. There's a Tesla. I don't know if it's a dealership or just their garage for Tesla. Top Golf, of course, is still there. But on the other side, where the Children's Hospital area, there's all kinds of new restaurants going in there and everything. And actually, after all those years, Zach had you getting Chick-fil-A from Robinson or the South Hills. There's actually a Chick-fil-A in Bridgeville now. They took over the area by where the Kmart was, and now it's Burlington Coat Factory in that plaza. But yeah, one of these days we'll show you that area. It's actually set up an unusual Chick-fil-A too. It's real long inside there. But it's neat there. Yeah. But I'm going to go ahead and sign off. Let me turn around here so we can say hello. I need Uber Amy when I go to Pittsburgh for a tour. Yeah, there's a lot of places I learned to drive around Pittsburgh there and everything. So I will see you all later. Yeah, I will videotape around there. I know they got a lot going on and everything in that area. Not everything's open yet, but they do have a few of the restaurants open there. So once a lot more get going, I will go down and take a video. Yeah, I'm sure it does. You never know. Well, whenever you guys get a chance, I know there's lots of other adventures that you need to do and everything. So you never know. But we will see you all later. Have a great afternoon. I know Carlos was still live. I think you guys are doing a premiere, Angela, unless you guys are going live later. I'm not sure. I didn't see a live stream set up, but I thought I seen a premiere about the Canadian food. So go check that out. And then I know Pete McDevitt goes live. And then I'm sure tomorrow morning there's other stuff going. So have a great afternoon, and I will see you all in the chats. And we'll give you another view of that. Okay, live for the food. Okay, I wasn't sure if it was a premiere or you're actually doing a live stream taste testing, but I did see that. So have a great night, everyone, and enjoy the view. And we will see you in the chats. And thanks to Dean and the Live Place, theliveplace.com. Hi. Oh, no, you're fine.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I didn't realize you were doing that. Okay.
No.